Hey everyone, it's your favorite neighborhood male witch. I'm here to talk a little bit about success and how success comes in many different forms, many different disguises. And one such disguise that we're going to speak about is failures. I find that to be so apropos, so in connection to the occult. The reason being is that either you're in Western ceremonial magic, you do black magic, whatever color you want to name it. Okay, to me, it's magic. It's what we do. It's all around us, right? So I really don't care what we name it, but I will say this. Okay, I will say this. Don't you think that we need to fail in order to succeed at stuff? I know that that life lesson was something that I had to learn when it comes to magic. I think about years ago in, let's say, the basement of alchemy. Alchemy is the mother of invention. Before science was ever science, there was alchemy, and these people, these alchemists, had to fail, get things wrong in order to succeed. And at the time when I was much younger doing this, I realized that this is what the adversary meant. I thought he was just pulling my leg, give me some inspirational speech, even though it is, but it makes a lot of sense. Because by working with him, I realized that I failed a lot. In fact, I failed so much that I'm a better teacher. I'm a better person because of it. They say to be, a better spokesman of the occult, you have to know thyself. How would I know thyself if I didn't make the mistake to know anything, especially magically speaking, to really see things manifest in the physical? If it didn't happen, it didn't occur, it didn't manifest, now it's time to go back to the drawing board. The prima materia, they call it in alchemy. The beginning. You see? That's why I extend this encouragement to every single one of you. When you're performing whatever it is you do, even alchemy itself, there's people that still do it, But regardless, alchemy spiritually could be something that we could all do. And that's taking this inferior mindset, if you will, and turning it into something that is superior. That's why there's psychology. That's still alchemy. Cooking is still alchemy. You take the egg out of the refrigerator, and then it goes through a transmutation. You put it in the frying pan, and you do all sorts of things. You add ingredients, and do all sorts of things. That is still in the realms of alchemy. And then when you fail, it comes out nasty, try again. Don't give up. I know it sounds like one big cliche, but you know what? That's how magic works. Sometimes it's just one big cliche. As it's said to me, I'll say it to you. Once there was a mountain, now there is no mountain, now there is. That's how magic works sometimes. It's to put that into simpler means. It just simply says that the things that we don't really perceive to be, well, they end up being very real. So real that it just falls into the realms of possibility. But you say to yourself at that moment, like, how could that even be? You're just stunned. You're amazed. That's why knowing your potential, knowing thyself is important. Because once you do your first magical act, either it's candle magic or whatever have you, man, you're going to see the benefit. You're going to benefit from it, and you want to do more of it. I kid you not, do more of it. Never mind what other people say on social media platforms, YouTube or whatever have you. Therefore, YouTube is a public place that anyone could join. So therefore, take what I have to offer. That's why it's called Witchcraft 101. It's something that you do from the very start. It's not something that you don't know unless you haven't done magic at all and you're just curious. But it's stuff that we should already know, you see? And magically speaking, this is really just the foundation of it, is getting things warmed up until we get into more advanced stuff. Like I would talk about thought forms and servitors, egregores, archetypes, and things of that nature, but we want to go slow, right? Very, very slow. That's why as we're going slow, I think it's, again, very apropos to the occult. We have to accept losses and learn from it. Okay? There's no other way. That's why I say learn from me. If people want to antagonize you because you repeat what I tell you, well then, so what? You have my permission. Why get angry over it? If you put good content out there and you are somehow a better person out of it, then why would I be upset? So now, let's recap before we end this, okay? What we want to do is look at our failures, not as strictly failures, like we just stay down on the ground, but we allow that to push us to do better. And that will take time. It will take time. Never mind the people on YouTube, even myself, that I've manifested this. I work with this being. Give yourself time to decide. If you don't know if this path is for you or not, give yourself time. Don't rush it. Don't do it because I say it. Give yourself time. You see, make those mistakes, and then that's when you know if it's for you or not. Okay? And don't count them. Just do it. Don't be too concerned with being like myself or other people on YouTube. And as another reminder, because we're doing a summary here, do not pay attention to people who antagonize. Okay? They may antagonize, they may not like what you do. They may not like it at all. Do it anyway. Because that would be a part of your regimen of learning. You see? And then before you know it, you get out of that novice stage and now you're in the intermediate or even advanced eventually. And if people don't like that neither, who cares? As I like to say it, fuck them. Because they're the ones that don't know what they're talking about. Because if it's an open, public area for everyone to learn, okay? Then you learn. That is what a teacher does. That's why I say take freely. So please, you can like this video, share it with others, and so that they too could be encouraged to stay on their path. So when you do stay on your path because you did not give up, then that is when you start to manifest real results.